you got the VA administration, you got Hillary, you got Benghazi, you have the oil prices, gas prices, the bank,
IRS,
IRS, the bank, also the banks too as
and the
well.
NSA. The story
Right.
is for them missing
IRS.
emails. Why don't we go over to the NSA and see? And I'm sure they got it because they collect everybody else's.
Right. Well, it's got don't forget you got the bank.
And the Fast and Furious and everything else under the sun.
Well, also the banks too as well, foreclosures and bank loans
Right.
and
And
also
people getting laid off. There's a second coming of Obamacare.
what about GM?
Turn out that the people can't afford the second or third month of premiums. They're going down.
Right.
They're down tens of thousands, now hundreds of thousands of people that had subsidies turn out not to have subsidies because they gave the wrong information. So out of the so-called 8 million people signed, maybe 100 actually gained some insurance. It's ridiculous. And now they're setting up for the second open enrollment coming up in October. So it's not going to be around at that time because it's the debt spiral already started to take.
Right.
You can't hold on its own weight.
Right.
And people are dying waiting because if you think the VA was a bad situation, watch what happens with Obamacare because Obamacare makes the VA look like a little squirrel.
Yeah, yeah, I know. One thing too that this past week, as you know, with GM testifying on the hearings about about their vehicles. What?
And they got more vehicles have some kind of ignition problems.
Right.
Also, there are other things going on. It's an ongoing situation with GM. But GM is called government motors because because the government controls them. Obama put this woman in charge. She's controlling it, and it's his fault again. Again, everything Obama touches collapses because he never ran a business in his life.
Right. So.
And besides, he also hates the Constitution. Another thing.
Look at Solyndra.
His wife, Michelle Obama, said that.
Michelle, ring my golden cowbell.
Claimed that the founding fathers weren't born in this country.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And majority of them were.
Right. And here's the thing.
She has not only she hates the Constitution, but she doesn't know anything about our founding fathers and our founding history.
She hates the Constitution, but doesn't know anything about founding fathers. So that's interesting. That is for a first lady. I thought the response.
Don't forget, it's the first time she's ever been proud of her country when her husband got elected.
Right.
She was never proud of this country beforehand. She hated this country, and she still does.
So
she's taking advantage of it by going around the world, spending taxpayers' money on vacations all the time. Her and her husband.
Well, 90 rounds of golf this weekend too. Again, the Obama regime's going 90 rounds of golf too, right? You know that, right? He's going on vacation.
Right. And also, Obama announced that he wants his daughters to work for minimum wage, so they know how it feels to work. Because minimum wage is a learning cycle preparing you for a life of careers. And that's what Obama said. And then he goes ahead and tax minimum wage and said that you could live on it as a career and raise it to 1010. He wants to. So you can't have your cake and eat it too. So, it's hypocritical again.
Right. It's just ridiculous.
Also, California announced that there's going to be about 400,000 people laid off if they raise the minimum wage in that state.
Nice. So there you go. Oh, that state's that state's strange. A burned out state now. So that's California is pretty much burned out state. So there you go.
Yeah. Also, the good news as far as immigration, the Texas militia is now at the borders to help out. Remember the Minutemen? They're going out there again. And they're going to drag these people back and put them across the border. They're going to circumvent the federal government and make sure they don't cross. And even if they have to take them down to do it, they're going to just throw them right over the fence.
You wait until the government interferes with that, then you're going to see a big old. You're going to see a civil war.
You're going to see flying illegals going over the fence.
Right.
But kick them on the boundary. Because they're going to just deport them and get them out there and circumvent the federal government because they're not doing anything.
Right.
ISIS union, the union that controls ICE, the border guard union, is against Obama because they're putting themselves in a dangerous position. They're not babysitters. Their job is to secure the border.
Yep. I know. It's a scary situation. I know. It's not good. I never seen this country full of the way it is right now. I haven't seen it before.